delightful.
You know, that's a lot like giving my 1-year-old Sammy a bath. The same sounds he makes. Absolutely.
Except that dog is cute.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm having fun.
Yeah, no. Your baby is hideous, Mike. It's a hideous baby.
All right, and so now the truth is out.
Yes, you may be beautiful, but your offspring are grotesque.
Yes, beauty skips a generation. Yeah.
That's an F. All right, so what's it like to be a teenage girl trapped in a grown man's body? Mike Baker confesses the inner torment that's plagued him for decades. Yeah, you knew it. But first, are all British babies racist? Stick around and find out. I'm mailing it in at this point, people. Is the UK turning into the UKKK? And are there evil racist babies to blame? Well, you bet your burning cross they are. At least according to the county's Race Relations Act. More than 250,000 British kids have been accused of racism since the edict was passed in 2000. The law essentially forces educators to rat out kids as young as kindergartners for using racially insensitive language. I'd like to point out that the babies we're showing now are not those babies. All right. Jeez. Okay, says Minura Mirza, senior advisor to London's mayor of nation's baby bigots. Teachers are now required to report incidents of racist abuse among kids as young as 3 to local authorities, resulting in a massive increase of cases and reinforcing the perception that we need an army of experts to manage race relations from cradle to grave. Let's take a look at disturbing tape of one of the youngest offenders now. Say what you will about Hitler, baby, but he does sleep through the night. Mike, last
whatever. Any thoughts?
Both of your babies are not only hideous, they're violently racist. How do you deal with this? How do you deal with your violently racist, hideous babies?
You know, every morning I come downstairs wondering the same thing.
I know you do.
I know. And it haunts my nights.
Yeah.
But I can't believe I'm on a national TV that just called my kids hideous. And,
No.
And racist.
No, ugly and racist, yes.
But I'm sure there's got to be a lawsuit in here somewhere. But you know what? Honestly, you hear about the story in the UK and you think to yourself, okay, so we've got a big socialist government groaning under the weight of its own regulations and programs, and that's the UK. I'm not talking about America.
Yeah.
But I don't know where I'm going with this. You told me not to do that, didn't you?
Yes,
before the show started, he said, don't do that thing where you talk about something, you raise a good point, and then you trail off by saying, I don't know what I'm doing.
And not only did he do that, then he went ahead and explained it.
Yeah, well.
So that he has actually...
Greg also asked you for your son to stop giving the Sig Heil salute in the green room.
Well, you know what's important? I think it's important to bring the viewers in so that they understand, so there's not an inside joke. So if I do something,
now
I want
we
to
can reference this without you being on.
In defense of his
deflecting, he's a terrible father.
Yeah, he's
That's
a
what
terrible
it
father.
comes down to.
He's raising
I'm like Ahmed in the dad.
We gotta move on. So, do you have a comment on the show? Like, Mike Baker sucks and he's a racist. Email us. It's Red Eye. That's right. Mike Baker's children are racist.
Yeah, let's define our term.
Redeye@foxnews.com. And to leave a voicemail, my direct line, perhaps to say that Mike Baker's kids are racist. Call 212-462-5050. Still to come, the halftime report from TV's Andy Levy. He's also a racist.
Yes, and ugly.
Yeah.
Mike, you mentioned all the traffic that comes with the UN General Assembly being in session, the fact we have to pay for police for overtime, whatever. Have you also noticed that the hookers jack their prices way up?
Oh, that's a trick question. No.
Okay.
So it wasn't well, actually, you know what? It was a trick question.
I do like that.
Wow. You are Johnny on the spot, Greg.
I really
You
am.
might say Baker pays women for sex. Am I? Do you see? Yes.
And probably produces hideous children with those hookers.
Bill, you said we got to put Mike's little marijuana riff on his reel because the CIA really loves that. Are we still pretending we believe he was in the CIA?
No, but you know what? We're not. We don't ever have to pretend the fact that he loves him some weed.
It's true.
Well, you know what? Let's pretend from now on that I was in law enforcement. It's a whole new chapter in my life.
So you're a pothead liar with ugly, racist kids.
Yeah.
Maybe if you'd spent more time raising them and less time smoking pot, they wouldn't be so racist.
Well, let's talk about this British babies are racist thing. Bill, first of all, when you have your little furry Nazi get-togethers, you're not supposed to tell people who's under the costumes in the pictures. It's not cool, man.
Well, I felt like we should
not
give
cool.
Baker a little ribbon.
All right.
I haven't done that yet.
John, you wanted to know how they can tell that these little kids are racist. My guess is they're repeating things that their parents say.
Ah, yes.
And the kids probably don't even know what they're saying, but, you know.
Well, they're too young to blame this one on the tea parties.
No, that's a good point, yeah.
John, do you have any ugly kids that you know about?
Well, lastly, Mike, after Greg referred to your kids as hideous and racist, you said, quote, "I can't believe I'm on a national TV show that just called my kids hideous." Clearly, the racist part didn't bother you at all.
Well, I want to defend your kids because
Thank you, John.
I know for a fact.
What did you have to do with them?
Well, the only type of people they hate more than racists are Koreans.
Yeah.
Ah, that's true. Yes.
This is me not saying anything.
Coming up on Baker's Racist Kids.
Thanks for coming. Drive safely. During my next appearance, I am going to bring pictures of my kids to show how beautiful they are, and a statement from the ACLU saying that they are the most open-minded tots you're ever going to meet.
I was done like 23 minutes ago.
Okay, go away. Well, it represents all that is good, just, and holy within our great nation. I speak of highway rest stop bathrooms, but also chocolate milk. Sadly, one state is considering banning the world's greatest beverage from its public schools. Yes, the Florida Board of Education, my least favorite Board of Education, is moving forward with a plan to eliminate most beverages except for water, pure juice, low-fat white milk, and, of course, virgin blood.
What?
Meaning, bye-bye, yoo-hoo. Under the plan, high schools will be allowed to sell diet sodas and other low-cal drinks, i.e. things that don't taste like anything. One board member explains, quote, "When you think about it, we probably have 1 million overweight or obese children in our schools. I think the clock is ticking in terms of personal health." Hey, Baker, you have obviously children.
Yes, we know.
So this cuts right to the core. Basically, what the government is saying, you cannot make the decisions for your kids. They can. Right?
Right, absolutely, which is, again, kind of an underlying theme of a number of our stories this evening.
Yes.
And in months to come, I suspect. But, no, you know what, every morning at about, 6:15 a.m., when my racist little bastards tumble down the stairs, what they want more than anything, other than maybe, burning crosses and, insulting all races, apparently, according to what you've been saying tonight, is they want choco milk. They want chocolate milk. They want chocolate milk before they can get on with their pitiful little racist lives. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm trailing off.
All right, last word to you, Bill. You actually make your own chocolate milk using pond water and dirt. So this story has no effect.
That's why I don't like chocolate milk, Greg. It's
Yeah.
never tasted good the way I make it. But I gotta say, I was over at Baker's place last weekend, and his kids have got this delightful habit. They take these ton depressors, turn them into crosses, and they set them on fire in his yard. It is delightful. I wanted to invite the neighbors over to take a look, but they are so ugly. The neighbors will not get any closer than 10 feet.
We can't get any play dates organized.
No.
My God.
Well, you know what? Do you have an ugly, racist child? Email us, and we'll set up a play date with Mike Baker's ugly, racist children. All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back in 3 minutes, another edition of one of our popular segments, Ask Red Eye. All right, banjo. Question for Mike Baker. What race do your kids hate most?
Well, we often talk about that. It seems to be a shifting landscape. Because they're young, so they don't know all the races yet.
Yeah, okay.
They haven't had a chance to hate everyone.
And the people at home should know, Mike, during the break, were saying that his daughter actually likes red eye almost as much as she hates black people.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, I want to go. We actually don't cry. And now another exciting piece of news, if you like news, about dolls. Mattel has unveiled the latest Barbie doll. There it is. And it's called News Anchor Barbie. She's assembled with a microphone, a reporter's notebook, news camera, a power pink suit, and a gun. No, kidding. Which, of course, raises the question, and I'm going to ask Lauren this question.
Why?
Because she is a female newscaster. Is this an appropriate message that we should be sending to young girls that they can actually attain work in the world of journalism?
Yes, I bought into that lie,
Yes,
obviously,
you did.
Greg.
Yes.
And look how well it turned out for me. This is not new. TV, this is serious. TV News Barbie came out in 1985, and that is why I am here today. She was a day-to-night Barbie, which meant she had like an office outfit for the day, and then you flipped her skirt inside out, and she was dressed like a whore.
Yeah, I knew girls like that.
You know,
That's what sold me. I don't know.
That's why I got the news.
Baker, you got to be excited because next year
yeah.
Mattel is releasing Racist Barbie, and it comes with its own hood ensemble. Your kids will love it.
Oh, except they're boys, but you know, I'm sure what the hell, you know, they're so screwed up, they'll probably be playing with dolls.